My friend 18M almost accidentally killed me 19M. How do I move forward? This is a hard thing to talk about as it only happened a week ago. My family owns a crossbow that we usually shoot at a target on our property. While my father got it, it's considered to be mine for use. I'm quite skilled with the crossbow and have fired it innumerable times and am very careful. It is not a killing weapon, but it's not a toy, and shooting it in a critical place could be lethal. It didn't shoot actual arrows, but more like pencil-sized darts with relatively sharp metal tips. I had brought friends over before, including my best friend, 18M, to shoot at the target with me before with no issue. This is because I very clearly explained that it isn't a toy and to exercise caution. One day my friend called me up and asked if we could shoot the crossbow. Unfortunately, I said yes. In retrospect, the warning signs were there from the start, but nothing could have prepared me for what happened that day. He showed up shortly after calling, and I was there set up and ready for him. From the start, he wanted to begin shooting the target, but I slowed him down and went over the protocol of how to fire it and how to put the safety on. He kept giving me quick responses of how he remembered how to do it, and I gave the demonstration myself. Now we had done this before, so it wasn't a complete red flag that he wanted to speed through instructions, but I wish my judgment was better. He fired it off a few times and hit the target with no issue. And I went to grab more darts from the dart box, which was behind the direction of the target, essentially completely opposite to the line of fire. It all happened in seconds. I felt a sharp thud hit my head and my vision go black for a moment, but there was no pain. I remember looking at my friend with the crossbow in hand and wide-eyed as a deer. I began to scream as I instinctively pulled the pencil-sized dart from my head. I have to say I may have been more in control than he was while I was bleeding from the head, as he froze in shock, and I yelled at him to call 911, which he did. My adrenaline was through the roof, and I didn't actually feel the injury, but I knew I was bleeding. Very quickly, both police and medics showed up on the scene, and I was fully lucid, and understood that I hadn't sustained a serious injury. However, the place where I was hit was an inch between my eye and temple. I told the police it wasn't intentional, as my friend could barely speak out of shock. I went to the hospital but was let out very quickly. It's been a week, and my friend called to ask if I was okay at the time I was in the hospital, but we haven't talked since then. There was so much dangerous stupidity from him that I can't understand how he had his safety off and had turned away from the target, faced ME, and shot. Can I ever be his friend again?